What's up, guys? Jedi Warrior back with another video. Excuse the voice, I've been a bit sick lately. This video, I just got these and I wanted to do a video on them. This is a review of the 2 Lego Marvel collectible minifigure series sets that they have released. There are 24 figures in these altogether. There's 12 in each. So let's get started with the first one, which is Scarlet Witch from the WandaVision TV show. These are all TV show figures. There is Scarlet Witch. I love the hairpiece. You have the crown molded in the top and then the hair in the back. Got cape. This figure is sick. I think she has printed arms, which for Marvel at least is not something they do often. She comes with 2 of the energy blast pieces in red. I'll show you these when I get them back in her hands. There you are. As you hit this piece and it shoots out. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to lose these. I only have them in one color after all. Next is White Vision. No, that's not me being racist. He is white. There's the cape in the back. My phone kind of tilted a little bit. There we go. And then flipping up the cape, there's all the printing on the back of him. He's a really well designed figure. I just much would have preferred regular Vision, the purple and green one. He comes with a little laptop computer, which is, I don't have it on me right now, but it's a really cool build. Though I don't know why they gave him a laptop, as he kind of is a laptop. Here is Agatha Harkness from WandaVision as well. There's now 4 WandaVision figures. There's her from the front. Flip it around. There's the back. She's got a cape. Nice hairpiece. And if I flip all that up, she's got some crazy printing on the back of that dress piece on the slope. She's got some pretty crazy robe printing. She comes with the same Power Blast pieces that Scarlet Witch comes with, only in purple for the first time ever, which is nice. I had a character I almost wanted to use these for, but I do not remember who it was. Oh, it was Lee May, my custom Lee May. The other accessory she has is the same laptop kind of thing as Vision, but those are actually meant to be books, and it is the Darkhold from that series. Next is Monica Rambeau, and this figure kinda sucks. I'll show her, but God, is this awful. That's all she is. No arm printing, no leg printing, crappy torso printing, cool head and hair. The head print, or the face print matches. The hair is kind of awesome. That is one heck of a fro she got going on. She comes with a little red helicopter drone build that I don't have anymore. But honestly, my main issue is this should have been reserved for somebody else. I feel like this was in the first series. We have 2 Falcon and Winter Soldier figures coming up. I feel like they should have subbed out this one and made it 3 and made it John Walker, U.S. Agent. Because that is a character we do not have yet in Lego. He needs to happen. Though I think we'll get him when the Thunderbolts movie comes out. Can't wait for that one. But yeah, this figure also is bad because the Marvels series, or the movie, is coming out. Or by this time it's came out. And she will have a full-on superhero costume in that movie, or at least she's supposed to. Although the figure they released for that movie is basically just the same thing, done a little better. Now, this next figure from Falcon and the Winter Soldier is the Captain America costumed Falcon. This figure looks godly. Check that bad boy out. It looks amazing. Wings are printed. The back's printed. You got a piece on there for Red Wing, his drone, which ironically has no red on it whatsoever. You have the shield in his hand. That hairpiece, you see how it's open from the back? All it is just like the top. That would have worked amazing on Blade, and I've seen a lot of people do that. There he is, full on, with the shield out. I've seen a lot of people put that hairpiece on Blade, which he came out in the Daily Bugle. I don't know how they made him bald, but they did, and I feel like this hairpiece should have debuted in that set rather than these figures. Next we have Winter Soldier from the Falcon and Winter Soldier series. Whoops, sorry, Bucky. There he is. The printing on the arm, like the metal arm, has never been better. I think that's his right arm, so let me turn him a little. There's his back print. Face looks good. There's a lot of stubble on the face. And the hairpiece, I think, is kind of inaccurate. I'm pretty sure he had longer hair in the show. I would have liked to see a longer hair Bucky. There's him head on with the shield. Because there are 4 shields in this series. We've seen 2 of them. So let's get on to the next series, Loki, with the Loki figure. This TVA office Loki looks really cool. It's kind of a weird print for Loki, but I guess it does make sense for the show. I love the old Luke hair in black for him. It works. He has 2 of the little short dagger pieces. I feel like the longer, slightly curved ones would have made sense. This looks just like a straight knife, not more like his daggers or dagger. I gave him 2. The cool part about this Loki for me, I love the TVA mug. The coffee mug looks pretty cool. The cool thing about this Loki for me is the little Thor Frog micro figure that they put in here. And I never thought we were going to get this character in Lego. That is hilarious to me. Next figure is Sylvie from the Loki show. Let me show her. There's that one. Nice light green for the machete piece. The outfit looks really good on her. I don't think the hair works, even though she does have like the broken horn. There's her from the back. Another thing that don't work with her are the facial expressions. One of them is like a slight smirk, which does work. And then she has another like happy expression. That is not Sylvie. And then the real disappointment from this one was the gator version of Loki. Yes, I said that. You did not mishear. Except it's really not Gator Loki. It's just a little baby alligator piece. They don't even give him a crown. That's just an oversight. I don't know if it was an oversight or if they were trying to cut costs. I know it's Lego. They were trying to cut costs. That's upsetting. The next figure is Captain Carter, or as I jokingly call it, Captain Britain, but that's a whole other Marvel character. That was basically Marvel's Dumbledore. I love the British flag on the shield. That is amazing. And then the same flag on the chest instead of the star. It's just a cool costume. I love the dual molded arms and legs, which I did use for my custom Captain America, who is looking goated, if I do say so myself. I even got a helmet mold for him. But I put him back on here for this showcase. I like the hairpiece for her. It may not be new, but it's not one I've seen. Here we have the T'Challa version of Star-Lord, or Black Panther as Star-Lord from the What If episode 2. I wasn't a huge... I thought the What If series got cooler at the end, but at first I was like, I'm not a fan. But I did like T'Challa Star-Lord, because that was a fusion of two characters that I like very much. I've always loved the blaster pieces for Star-Lord. They look like the Halo plasma pistols. I like the mask for him, which is just Star-Lord's mask, but it's his hair coming out of it, which is very unique. They also give you an extra hairpiece for him, which not as nearly as much of a fro as Monica Rambeau's got going on, but there's a little bit of it though. I did take that mask and give it to my Lego Cabal though. That's why I'm not showing you the figure. Oops. If I can grab him. Zombie Captain America. This figure looks kind of crazy. There's a lot of printing on him. I like the shield that looks like it's battle damaged. That would have been a dope looking shield on the in-game Captain America that they released. In fact, I think they used the battle damaged shield, but this one would have just been a cooler one. A lot of like decay patches on him because, like I said, he is a zombie, but not my favorite figure, but he is a really good one. Like I said, when I got this series, I was not a fan of the What If show. So I didn't care for him that much. Oh, wow. Wow. This part got tangled up. Where does that even lead? There we go. And next we have Zombie Hunter Spider-Man with the Cloak of Levitation from Doctor Strange. I don't really know why they use the old style of cape here. I like that we get an alternate head for just Parker with a interesting hairpiece. I use that on my other Peter Parker though, because the face for him is awful. And I was always going to keep the mask on him anyway. Also, a very old web piece here. Moving on. Next we have alternate universe Gamora, who's using Thanos' sword, or double-bladed sword. This costume for Gamora is actually pretty dope looking, but it's not like her regular costume. I like the, you have the brown hair, but there's actually some magenta pink molded onto it. A really nice looking figure. Let me take her weapon off. I can actually show you this one because it's the first one I didn't have any real changes to. There she is. Get a good look at that. There's the magenta on the hair, on the tips. And then let me put my phone down so I can put the weapon back in her hand. The weapon is a lightsaber handle, and then the two like the long knife pieces that are like springy almost. They're rubbery. So her weapon looks like that. Pretty nice figure, even if I don't use this. I already have a Infinity War Gamora. I have no use for it. Here is Goliath from What If Season 2. It hasn't even come out yet as we are speaking. I like the Wasp helmet there. It works. Goliath is Bill Foster in comics, although he grew instead of shrunk. There's the back print. He comes with a little micro figure of Ant-Man, which I find amazing. But, and he also comes with an alternate hairpiece. It is the same as the Star-Lord, T'Challa, that I think it's a different color. Now we are finally entering Series 2, minus the few figures that I put elsewhere, Goliath, Agatha, those characters. Moon Knight here looks... He looks amazing. This figure looks so good. Here he is. Plus, we finally got a Moon Knight. That is sick. And not to mention, it's a good one. All the, like, the white and silver. There's the back. White cape. See if I can flip it up here. Nope. There's the back of him if the cape didn't flip down. The hood piece looks really good. It's a new hood from what I can tell, but it's very similar to some other ones I've seen. It's a new hood to my collection. And then they give him these boomerang pieces. There's 2 of them. I may end up using one for my link. But, and then you also get a 1x1 round flat stud as a print of the Scarab, the Scarlet Scarab. Kind of an odd inclusion, but yeah, this Moon Knight is amazing. I love this figure so much. And then a figure I really didn't think we needed was Mr. Knight, the alter ego of Moon Knight. Yeah, this figure's going in a bin and being forgotten about. He's really cool, like, nice suit on him. I don't know why they gave him the batons. It's more of a Daredevil weapon. There's the back of him. No headgear, nothing. I guess he is just bald. But yeah, I'm never going to use this figure unless it's for a display. He is going in a bin and being forgotten about. But yeah, Moon Knight was a pretty cool show. But yeah, I didn't feel like it needed 2 figures. I think it needed just the titular. If they needed 2 figures, it should have been Scarlet Scarab, like the actual character. She-Hulk. Moving on. Okay, I'll talk about She-Hulk. The show sucked. It was not good at all. The figure is okay. I think more about this She-Hulk that I thought was cool was the accessories. She has a 2x2 or 2x1 tile that is a cell phone that's printed to show that Wong is calling her. Wong was probably one of the best parts of that show if you exclude Daredevil. And then the other is a 2x3 plate or tile that is the case file for Emil Blonsky, which is the only Abomination thing that we have gotten in Lego before now, or until now. I really don't know why we don't have a Hulk vs. Abomination set from the Hulk movie yet. Maybe with the Infinity Saga, hopefully. But yeah, moving on. Werewolf by Night here. I'll talk about the accessory first. I love the Bloodstone print on a 1x1 circular flat tile. This dude is... This guy looks like budget Wolverine. All the, like, the fur, the hair printed on him. That hairpiece is dope. First time I've ever seen it. Like the ears on the sides. There's his back. I thought the Werewolf by Night show was, or the, not a show, but the short, the Halloween movie feature, was really cool. Also, Man-Thing, please. Can we get a Lego figure of him, please? That would be sick. But yeah, that was, I think it's Jack Russell is his name. Werewolf by Night. It's actually really cool that we got him. I thought we wouldn't, seeing as he was a short film. Here we have classic comic book purple and white Hawkeye, or purple and black. I have wanted this costume for Hawkeye, who, by the way, is my boy. I love Hawkeye. I have wanted this costume since I got into Lego, specifically Lego Marvel. I got into that a couple years later. Here's this dude. Look at that. That is amazing. Here's his bow. New bow piece. Nice recurve, actually. That's a sick looking recurve bow. Which I don't know why he's using a recurve. At least I think that's what that's supposed to be. Those don't look like pulleys. Got a quiver on the back. He's kind of like beaten up on the face. New hairpiece, for what I can tell. It's a new hairpiece to me. And then for an accessory, he comes with an owl, which I haven't seen the full Hawkeye show, so maybe I'm wrong on that, but I don't recall ever seeing this. Cool owl piece, though. And here we have Kate Bishop, his sidekick / replacement. Another new bow piece. Same one, I mean. There's her. I've probably got the faces on all of these wrong. One of hers has a Band-Aid, which is funny. Nice hairpiece. That is a new hairpiece, but I think it might actually be from one of the Ghostbusters sets, but I could be wrong. There she is. Front again. Both of the Hawkeye figures I'm so glad to get. Echo is next. The detail on this figure is so good. Look at that. It's beautiful. The cybernetic leg, or the prosthetic leg, all the detailing on the costume, the hair, which looks like a Sandel hairpiece, but I think it's brown or black. It's not white. But yeah, this figure is so sick looking. And also it's Echo, which is a really cool character to get. I don't know what the accessory was for her, so I didn't even build it. Plus, she doesn't need an accessory. She's a martial artist. Wolverine. Now we're getting into some of my favorites. Wolverine was perhaps the worst inclusion out of all of these 24 figures, except for maybe Monica Rambeau. I'll take the claws off of him so you can see all the printing on him. He's an upgrade. Like, he is a sick looking figure. Look at that dude. That is amazing print work. All the hair on the arms, which is a thing we have never gotten for Wolverine before. I like the mask, which is not a new mold. We got it last year in the Wolverine mech, which I do have that set. I don't know if that's the face I have forward or if I even have a face forward, but one of his faces has the sunglasses, which is god tier. He was known for those. There's the back of him. Yeah, I love this figure. He comes with a sentinel head too, but you can't give it to him as an accessory to hold. So I put it in one of my part bins. I did keep it separate though. It is a pretty cool looking piece. I wish they would just ditch the teasing and give us a sentinel. Maybe in the X-Mansions coming out next year. Which, by the way, I did find while I'm putting the claws back in Wolverine's hand, I did find out in the X-Jet that's coming out next year, which these figures should all be in the X-Mansion. They're making Rogue, which is awesome. I'm so glad I live in a world where we're starting to get X-Men Lego figures. Faithfully, I should say. Next figure, now that I have Wolverine sorted, is Storm. I have wanted this character since 2015. Not to mention, this figure is glorious. Love the This like the silver, the white glowing eyes. The printing on her is sick. I'm most familiar with his costume, the full white and then the white mohawk. There's the cloth piece they got on her back. I'm trying to tilt it so it doesn't come off her hands. Yeah, I am in love with this figure. I love Storm. Oh, I didn't mention the shoulder pads, the little pointed ones on her. I love Storm. She's my favorite X-Men. No, it's not Wolverine. He's a close second, though. And I'm so happy to finally have her in my collection. But last and not least is Beast. Yes, I rhymed intentionally. Sue me. They made Beast? Finally? Hello. Another X-Men figure to add to my collection, which hopefully the X-Men will go crazy in my collection next year. If you can't tell, I am a massive X-Men fan. Let me show Beast here. Hello. Look at this guy. Nice hair. Honestly, a funny story, when I was building him, because of these things back here, I thought it was Wolverine, and then I saw the coffee mug that he comes with, which, by the way, has an X logo on it. That is amazing. Love all the fur print. Nice face print on him. He's just a sick figure. I love the X mug. I love the little microscope that he comes with, although I didn't keep either of them with him because he's got claws. Which his claws are like Black Panther. They don't give them to him. Which makes sense. But yeah, there's a lot of figures in this series that I was so happy to get when I bought it. Or when I bought them, I should say. The Falcon is sick. Scarlet Witch I didn't have. And this is a really good figure for Scarlet Witch. Captain Carter was cool to get. Because I did like at least the first episode of What If. All three of the X-Men, Moon Knight, Echo, Werewolf by Night was just kind of funny. I was like, whoa. Surprising that they skipped the Miss Marvel show. Then again, we just got a Miss Marvel figure last year. So I guess that explains why. The two Hawkeyes were amazing to get. I've wanted that costume for Clint Barton for a long while, and Kate Bishop is right there with him. I did not discuss the accessories for Kate Bishop. She comes with a dog, which I think is Lucky, and she comes with a pizza box. But my problem with the accessories with these, they give you a lot of accessories for them, which is cool. Like getting Throg with Sylvie or Loki, that was sick. I don't even think we see him he is a cameo real quick in the show. Like, you rarely see him, and that was enough to justify them making a little micro figure of him. That's amazing. But yeah, there's a lot of cool ones in this series, or these series, and I'm very, very glad to have it. Thanks for watching, and peace out. These collectively cost me about $100. Probably more. All right. Now peace out.